fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest. Very warm good evening to all of you. Technology is very great, but sometimes technology makes us fail miserably. My project today is that I have to videotape, record at home any important point, and that has to be presented here for 5 to 7 minutes, and my evaluator will evaluate me and how I presented my speech. I have been doing it for last 1 week. Doing it, recording, then deleting. I am not happy. So I thought, oh my God, it's very tough to become an actor. Every time I'm recording, not good. Delete and again and again. Even when I came back from school, I did it many a times. But again, there's a problem, the sound problem. Now, my evaluator said that what he will like to do, he will listen to it and evaluate me how I did it on this one. See, my project today was Right to Education. Right to Education Act came into force, was enacted on 4th of April 2009, and it became an act on 1st of April 2010. Now, what is this right to education? It's a paradox. India has sent mission to the Mars and 8.1 million children are out of school. What a loss. Human resource wastage. A million children don't have access to the elementary education. How can we prosper? So this is what the authorities and the parliamentarians thought over it, and what did they do? They enacted this law, and it is said right to free and compulsory education in the age group of 6 to 14 years in India. There are two important words, free and compulsory. Now the free envisage here that the free means that no child should be turned out of the school for the lack being that he is not able to pay his fee, expense or any other thing. And second thing is compulsory. Compulsory means that each and every child has to go to the school. Now, onus depends for the first time on the government or the government authorities. They have to ensure the child is enrolled in the school, the child attends the school, and the child completes his education up to the elementary life in the school. This is for the first time this act was done, and this compulsory act was done in, not even done in years. The onus does not lie with the authority. Now after this, what happens is, now you made an act is there, absolutely fine. In the white and black it is done over there. Now it is to be implemented in India, which has diverse culture, religion and everything. Now you know, India, we are federal in nature. We have state and center powers. Education is on concurrent list. Now by concurrent list, I mean that both the state as well as the center has to power to formulate and to implement the education in their respective states. This law was made, and states were given this, that you have to follow this up. States came with an idea. We don't have money. We don't have resources. Now what is to be done? Center directed that they will give some of the resources to the states so that they implement this. Now let's come to the broader thing. Spectrum of what does it mean. First of thing is free and compulsory. The second thing, what are the tools to implement it? One of the tool was, first thing, infrastructure. You should have an infrastructure where the students will come, stay, study, and there has to be blackboard and everything. Second, the most important is the teachers. Third, no one should have the right to do the screening test of the child. Each and every child is entrusted. He should be admitted in the school. The fourth one, no corporal punishment, no harassment by the teacher, whether physically or mentally. And the next one is that no child should be turned out of the school for any reason. And last one, for the disabled also, there was some provision made. Now this is the general framework of this RT, Right to Education Act. And believe me, This became the fundamental right under Article 21A of the Indian Constitution. And India became one among 135 nations who made this elementary education as a fundamental right for the children. This was again to be reviewed in after 3 years. That means 213 and 2015. When they reviewed it, what did they find? They find 3 types. One, where there was compliance by the states. Second, partially compliance by the third. And third, no compliance at all. So what did they say? Some states did something to ensure that the students from the backward, downtown community came and they were enrolled in the school. In some states, it was partially done, and in others, they were not done at all. When asked by a minister of the state, Mr. Shashi Tharoor, he said, yes, it is right to education, but I would write it should be right education, because teachers are untrained, teachers are not qualified enough to teach their children, and teachers, when they are trained or they come, they are absent from the schools. It's just for the namesake they are there. Number one. Number two, what happens is that infrastructure. In some schools, it is better to study outside than to go into the building. Building in such a bad condition. And what happens? The child gets demotivated. Instead of going there and studying, he prefers to go with his mother or father and work over there. Third thing is the backwardness or the poor status, because the parents think, let him earn a little bit. The poverty is one of the reasons that they want the child to work and to feed for themselves. For that reason, they introduced midday meals, but still it is difficult for all the children to come and get enrolled in the school. Dear friends, isn't it our primary responsibility? As a citizen, I have one question to ask. When you go back to India, you find domestic help. Everywhere you need domestic help. They have the kids who are not able, who do not go to their school. Can't we adopt one child, pay his fee, pay for his books, and give education? Ensure the child is going. If the child is accompanying the mother to your home and do the household chores, ensure no, he should go to the school. Isn't it our responsibility? Back to the